Welcome to Inside Moore, a television show focusing on all of the people, places, and events that make our community great. Thanks for watching. We have a great show for you this month.
We're here for the night, and we're looking forward to a great time. We're having fun so far.
Get ready for the 2010 Relay for Life event coming to Moore this June. Have fun and make a difference in the fight against cancer. But first,
we feel when we get these projects completed, our arterial roads will be as good as they've ever been in the time I've been with the city.
Road projects will be popping up everywhere this summer and into next year. See what streets are getting a facelift and where the construction zones will be. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. The name of our city hasn't always been Moore. It was first named Verbeck by the railroad, but a railroad worker in the area changed all of that. His last name was Moore, and when he hammered up a sign that said Moore Stop, the name stuck. Thanks to him, we're now called Moore, Oklahoma. Find out more about our history by watching the documentary Moore Stop, an historical view of an Oklahoma community. It's narrated by Toby Keith and available for $5 at City Hall.
We extended the box on 19th. They're through with that, and then they're working on this one behind Hibden Tire.
Moore Assistant City Manager Stan Drake is a busy guy these days. He's responsible for overseeing the many municipal construction projects the city is currently undertaking, not the least of which are road improvements all over town. In fact, there are so many road projects now or soon to be under construction, it's hard for most people to keep track. We'll walk you through what's under construction now and what to expect soon. A major set of projects called Five for the Future includes 5 separate road improvements paid for through a bond issue approved by citizens in 2008. The highest profile of these is at 19th and Telephone Road. Currently, you'll notice construction underneath the bridges at the intersection of 19th and Telephone, where the bridge infrastructure is being expanded to accommodate extra lanes. This process should be completed soon, at which time construction on the road itself will begin.
The end result, we will add an additional lane of traffic, both east and westbound, on Southwest 19th Street between the West Service Road and Telephone Road. That will help the bottleneck there at Riverwalk Drive where most of the congestion occurs. And then at the intersection of Southwest 19th and Telephone Road, when completed, we'll have dual left turn lanes and right turn lanes on each leg of that intersection.
During construction, the city intends to keep 4 lanes of traffic open on 19th Street. The second Five for the Future project is Northeast 12th Street between Eastern and Bryant. You'll notice most of the utilities along this roadway are currently being extended out a few feet to make room.
And we're completely tearing that roadway out, rebuilding it. It'll be a new driving surface, new curb and gutter, new storm sewer. And on the east end of that mile, it's currently 2-lane road. We'll widen that to 4 lanes.
Expect this project to get fully underway this summer. Northwest 5th Street between the I-35 Service Road and Markwell Avenue is the third Five for the Future project. The city will completely rebuild the current road, and an engineering firm is researching a major redesign of the intersection at 5th and Telephone. The final two 5 for the Future projects aren't expected to begin until later this year or early next year. One is Northwest 12th between I-35 and Janeway. This particular project will also include streetscape beautification. The other is Broadway from Northeast 5th Street to Northeast 18th Street. In addition to all of this, there are 5 additional road projects that have recently been completed or will be started soon as part of Moore's share of the national stimulus package. These projects will total $1.5 million.
We received the first phase of that funding earlier this year. It was approximately $625,000.
3 of these projects have already been completed. You'll notice much smoother driving on Northwest 12th Street between Janeway and Santa Fe, Janeway between Northwest 12th and Northwest 27th, and Northwest 27th between Janeway and Santa Fe. The 2 additional projects now in the design phase include Bryant from Northeast 27th to Southeast 4th Streets and Southeast 34th Street from Bryant to Sooner Road. Expect these final 2 projects to be completed this summer. There is one more federally funded project that will soon be under construction, the stretch of Santa Fe from Southwest 19th to Southwest 4th Streets. The entire stretch will be 4-laned and should be completed early in 2011.
All of these projects, we're going to try to keep the roadways open, but that doesn't mean that it's not maybe in some areas one lane of traffic at certain times. There will be inconvenience, but the end result, I think, will well be worth it.
So to recap, there are 5 for the Future projects underway or soon to be underway. There are 5 stimulus projects, either recently completed or soon to be, and 1 additional federal project soon to be started. That's 11 major road construction projects, all happening roughly within a year period. It may be a slight inconvenience now, but when it's all said and done,
we feel when we get these projects completed, our arterial roads will be as good as they've ever been in the time I've been with the city.
Phase 1 of Moore's new wastewater treatment facility is now complete, consisting of these massive new stormwater holding ponds. Phase 2 of the project is expected to begin this summer, which will include a variety of new buildings and water treatment operations utilizing state-of-the-art technology. Upon completion, the new facility is expected to be nearly odorless and better able to accommodate Moore's growing population. Make sure to watch Inside Moore regularly for updates on this and other municipal construction projects taking place in the city of Moore. Jamie Brookings has never had cancer, but the disease has impacted her life nonetheless. Her father died of cancer, and many of her family members have battled with it, most recently her husband, Shabron.
And then I was in the prime of my life. I was 25 years old, and I was diagnosed with cancer. And my situation, due to early detection, I was able to fight back and overcome and become a survivor.
Which is why the Brookings were so excited when Moore held its first Relay for Life event last year.
I thought it was outstanding. The Moore Relay actually won the rookie relay, best relay, rookie relay in the state. And I thought that the support was great. We had all kind of sponsorship. We had corporate sponsorship. We had the community come out. We had survivors.
And they had hundreds of people excited to see Moore finally get its own relay event. Relay for Life events take place in communities across the country and serve as the primary fundraisers for the American Cancer Society.
And that is where we, again, are on the community level. And it's a group of volunteers that come together to organize it. And then we form teams of 8 to 15 people, and we come out and we take turns walking the track all through the night. We start at 7 p.m. and go all the way through to 7 a.m.
Last year's relay event was held indoors at the Moore Community Center due to rain. But that didn't stop excited supporters from taking part.
We're here for the night, and we're looking forward to a great time. We're having fun so far.
Are you geared up to walk the whole night?
We are. We have 13 members, and somebody will be out there the whole time.
For its first ever relay event, Moore organizers set a goal of raising $10,000. They did much better than that, bringing in $34,000. The event was a huge success, and now they're gearing up to do it all again this June.
This year we are planning on having it outside. It's always a tentative due to weather, but June is pretty safe for Oklahoma. It's going to be nice and warm, and we're going to have it actually at the Moore High football stadium.
And if it's anything like last year, the 2010 Moore Relay event will be something to see. Part festival, part celebration, and part remembrance. It's an emotional roller coaster all wrapped in one big night.
The relay itself is like a block party. We go through and you form your teams of 8 to 15 people, so it's your closest friends and family, neighbors, or co-workers, and you come out and you set up a campsite. And so that campsite is set up according to our theme.
And even with each team walking the track all night to fulfill their relay, there's no shortage of enthusiasm.
Oh, it is so much fun. We have a lot of family here, a lot of friends, a lot of co-workers, and everyone's really enjoying the fellowship.
You ready to walk all night?
We are. We are. Yes, we will be here all night.
There is one point during the evening where things take a more reverent turn, the Illuminaria ceremony.
The Illuminaria ceremony happens at 10 o'clock, and it's a candlelight ceremony where basically candles are placed in white sacks with the names of cancer survivors on each bag. And again, a cancer survivor is anyone who has ever heard the words, "you have cancer."
We are there for a reason, and that's our moment to stop and remember why we're here and why we're fighting and why we're participating in this.
Last year, Chabron sat with the survivors. His battle with cancer ended in victory, thanks in part to cancer research and development funded by the American Cancer Society. Through an early detection program, his cancer was discovered and removed at an early stage. All relay funds go towards the battle against cancer, whether it be researching new cures or helping people cope with the fight. It's why Chabron and so many others and more are anxious to get involved.
So the Moore Relay was beyond my expectations. I think it was a really successful and wonderful event.
If you'd like to get involved, you can form a team, become a corporate sponsor, give a one-time donation, or attend the event itself. The 2010 Moore Relay for Life event will take place June 4th from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. at the Moore football field at Moore High School. For more information, go to their website at relayforlife.org/MooreOK. Well, that brings us to an end of this month's episode. Remember to watch for our sister program, Moore Business Spotlight, right here on Channel 20 and also on the internet at cityofmoore.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.